It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. We know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. This is something rare and special. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nice run. He's blocked out at the 44.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in this summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
second down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And it's taken at the 25. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice... At return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gives it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Catch made on the right side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
No running. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Hurricanes hope to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. What I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch, now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Screen to the wide receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot. The 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the single back takes the handoff, moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Toss play, running right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Mark, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Try to convert with a sneak. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Canes pick up enough for a 1st down. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Now play number 9 on this drive. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
And that one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Single back, takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's caught on the crossing pattern. And the defense wraps him up. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep again. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That pass is caught. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is hauled in. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to...
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Continues to fight for yards. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackle. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Gabe moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Miami offense back out on. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the back gets the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He escapes the pocket and makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the third period of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, pass rush gets home.
But it's another sack. What a job on his defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll throw it now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Leaning on the run game here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Hand it off. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Try and muscle for the first down. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early in the season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, the fact that both these teams played, it was such a competitive game. Early in the year, the loser here, still a long way to go to be able to rebuild their resume and get right back to where they want to be.
Second down play coming up. On the run, it's fun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Here comes the handoff. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down the road.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with